Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with a three-part video series on USDA loans, how to credit qualify the borrower. Now just a quick reminder before we get started. This video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of USDA guidelines. Also, this video was issued on March 6, 2018, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. The Guaranteed Rural Housing Program, or USDA loan, is a great program for borrowers looking to purchase a home with little to no money down. Let's take a look at some of the general requirements before we get into credit qualifying. Applicants must not exceed income limits. So different counties will have different income limits, and you can go to the USDA website to find these. Also, there is a limitation on the cash value of non-retirement assets. So this loan is not for a borrower who has a large amount of assets. In fact, if they have over $15,000 in non-retirement cash assets, they will be required to use that towards the down payment. Also, the applicant may not own another home when they're applying for a USDA purchase. Now, they can do a refinance, and certainly they would own the home that they are currently refinancing. There are some exceptions that apply, so just check the guidelines for that. Also, the applicant must occupy the subject property, and the subject property must be in a USDA eligible area. And you can go to the USDA website to find those eligible areas. All right, so let's talk about credit qualification. So generally, applicants must have a verifiable credit history. USDA is more lenient when it comes to credit versus a Fannie or Freddie conventional loan, but they do require them to have a credit history, and that credit history must demonstrate their willingness and ability to repay the mortgage. Here are some additional credit requirements. So their willingness and ability to repay the mortgage must be evidenced by a credit score and a credit report. So you will pull a credit report on these applications. Now, the credit report and the application should be run through the Guaranteed Underwriting System, also known as GUS. Now, it is specifically for USDA loans, but it's meant to be a guide or a tool, not to be in place of the judgment of an experienced underwriter. If the application, when initially run, if you run it through DU or LP, and it does receive an accepted response, an accept or approve eligible, then the lender does not need to submit any additional documentation with the loan about the credit qualifying decision. So GUS is a system that will allow you to run the application through an automated underwriting system to make sure it meets the guidelines, but it is not a USDA approval. However, you're also going to run it through LP or DU to get that official underwriting approval. All right, that concludes part one of this three-part video series. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org to look for their weekly mortgage video tips designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, loan officers, processors, closers, post-closers. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.